Happy Friday, everyone. It's Auntie. No one's in here now, so I'm just running my mouth. I'm in my she room. I have my fireplace going. I don't have the heat setting on. I have my thunderstorm sounds going because I like sounds. They relax me. Oh, Dust, I forgot about you. So I'm just in here relaxing. And that's why I got this room together. Show you my fireplace. I think I can show it to you. Oh, okay. Let's see. I could do it. Yes, see, I have my fireplace going. It's no sound, but I'm just so glad the holidays are over. Get back to your normal routine. Let me tell y'all what had been going on. I have thyroid nodules, right? And there's just one nodule. It's it's big, and I didn't know it was that big. Big is what they said it was, but it's been growing. I had to have another biopsy the day after Christmas, and I didn't claim anything was going on, So, but I was like, oh, I wish I can get some news before the New Year's come in, because they said, oh, it'd be about a week or two before your doctor lets you know what the biopsy results were. So I was so glad when that Friday came and I got the thing that it was benign, but it was the size of a hot dog and fat as a bun. So I was so happy that. But I'm just glad the holidays are over, and so I didn't have to go into the new year with that on my mind. So so basically, it's been this 2024 has started off pretty good. Had a couple of rough days, but overall, I've had more better days than bad ones. So, um, it's been pretty decent. I got a lot of new things, you know, and so what I decided to do this go round is I just planned my menus out for them of what I'm going to cook. So, it's easier to trying to figure out what am I going to cook for them. So it's easier that I planned them out. So I like baking cookies, but I'm not a really big cookie baker, and we're not cookie eaters either. Um, so I don't bake a lot of cookies, except this one particular cookie recipe that's belonged to his grandmother or great grandmother. These oatmeal raisin cookies that his side of the family, um, the only one that had the recipe was his mother, because it was her mother's mother who had the recipe, and it went on, passed on down to her mother and then to her, and she gave it to me. And but the cookies are expensive to make, so I guess she got frustrated last year and gave to start passing the recipe around so anyone want the cookies. That here's the recipe, you make them yourself, because she's well known for making these cookies. And I've had them; they're really good. But I'm not a cookie person. But this recipe, cookie recipe of hers, has been passed down from her grandmother to her mother and to her, and she has held on to this cookie recipe for decades, and she finally let it go. So that's about it. And so I got the recipe. So they like to eat the dough raw, and they like the cookie dough. And so I've made them for them a couple of times, but usually around the holidays, I just let her make them because she's making them for other people and giving them out as gifts. So why not let her give them to her only child and her only grandchild, right? Isn't that just, you know? But let me tell you this. I was going to Florida in February. I was going to be gone for 2 weeks for a sabbatical. And Caitlin gets out of school March, first week of March. And so she wanted to go to amusement parks down there. I said, you know what? Why don't we just make it a mother daughter trip? We had a mother daughter trip down to Florida one year, and we had so much fun. So it's gonna be a drive. Not saying it's gonna be a drive like oh, but it's gonna be driven. Gonna be a road trip. And we had so much fun just in the car talking and laughing, what's going on with her in her life. So we're going to do that, and we're going to do Busch Gardens, Island of Adventures, and that new water park that she's been trying to get to and hasn't. Now, I don't ride anything. Only thing I want to do is ride in my chair and um, people watch. Little do you know, Caitlin has a chair too, but that's her story to tell. But that's all I want to do. But 2025, September the 15th, my son and my daughter-in-law are taking me to Europe. I'll be going to uh, Spain, Italy, Switzerland, Spain, Italy, Switzerland, France. Yes, France. And so that's where I will be going September 15th, 2025. So gonna have to be pinching some pennies because I want to have me some good time. I want to bring back some of those real old olive oils from Italy. Just making sure I declare them. I look at this show, about people not declaring stuff. So I'm really excited for it. That's one of the things on my, yes, I have a bucket list. That's one of the things on my bucket list is I've been wanting to go to Europe for forever, but they're going to Japan this year. Um, and they're going to bring me back a real geisha doll because I'm fascinated with geisha. I've read the book 3 times. I've seen the movie a umpteen times. I look at YouTube videos on geishas. I love geishas. So they're going to bring me a real geisha doll. I want one from Japan because my friend that taught me how to cook Japanese food, she used to have a huge geisha doll collection because she lived in Japan for like 14 years with her husband because he was based in Japan. And she her they had a house fire, and she had these all her geisha dolls were in these beautiful cabinets, doll cabinets. And then she had these glass eggs. I don't know what kind of eggs they were, but they were beautiful. And she had the most beautiful things in her home. But she had a house fire, and all of her dolls and those eggs got destroyed. They got burned up. Oh, I felt so bad for her that she lost all her precious little items. But she no none of her husband, her kids, no one, no loss of life and no injuries. And she had the most beautiful dolls. I love those geisha dolls, and they know that's what I want. When they told me they were going to Japan, I told them, I said I want a geisha doll because they always bring me some of the most cutest, unique gifts back. But he knows I collect keychains. But he always bring me these unique keychains back. And when he travels for his job, because he travels internationally for his job, he brings me back things. But I just really want that geisha doll. That's what I want. I really want that geisha doll. I'm not in my nightgown, y'all. I'm in my shirt. It's just that I was kind of chilly when I first came up here. And you hear the thunder in the background. It's not thunder from outside. It's my sound machine because this is what I sleep to and this is what I relax to. And I know I look sleepy. That's because my blood sugar's a little elevated. I've got a correct dose coming through my came through my pump, but it'll go down, and that's why I just look a little drowsy. But my eyes will pop back. They'll pop back open. They just feel really heavy right now, and so that's about it. So so I want to do lives, but no one never comes in on my lives. About one or two people, sometimes three, come to my lives. Now that I've mastered my lives, I finally mastered how to do my lives. Cause before I don't know what I was doing. I couldn't get the knack of it. But then this Friday, and I gave such a short notice on my live. I only gave like an hour and a half notice. Um, they said that we were going to have some flurries here. You cannot mention ice or flurries of snow in the Atlanta area because they go buy all the groceries. There's no milk, egg, bread, cheese, peanut butter, jelly. They buy it all at the grocery stores, and they're going to start tomorrow or Monday, and then they shut down the schools. They close all the roads. They close everything because what had happened back in thinking 2014 when they had this thing called Snowmageddon when they didn't think it was going to do anything and it shut us down for like 2 weeks. The entire state was shut down, and they don't and children were stranded on school buses with no heat, no food, and so they don't want that to happen again. And thank you, visitor, for stopping in. I appreciate it. And so ever since then, you mentioned Flurry. They shut it down. They shut down the entire city. And that's why my friend said, we may get snow. I'm like, oh Lord, the grocery store is gonna be empty. And they buy up all the tissue. Are you gonna eat the tissue? They act like they're not gonna be able to get out at all. And I don't have to do that. Do we, Dusty? Do we, baby? You know, I have a Shih Tzu, Shih Tzu, Shih Tzu, whatever, Shih Tzu, whatever they call him. I think he's so cute with his hair. He just looks like a little teddy bear, and I like him with his hair. But he has to get groomed because his hair sets off my air. But I just love him with his hair. I think Shih Tzus look so cute when they have their hair on them. That's part of their character. He looks like a big little fat teddy bear. Well, he is fat. He's the vet. See, I let him get fat. I did, and I just don't want his hair cut off. But his hair has to go because while his hair. Thank you for the like. While he has all this hair, he can't sleep up under my bed. Um, so he has to be groomed. And so, if you guys, if you guys want me to cook something special that you would like to know how to make for my recipe to make it, if you let me know, I will cook it especially for you. But you know what I really want to start doing? I would love to start doing little things where I can give some little prizes away, or if I knew of some of my subs that were local, you could get a taste of my things because I do give dinner plates away because I have two subscribers that are very local and close to me. I do give them I do give them meal plates away, and because I do like to share my food because they are not big eaters here. They're not, and I do like to share plates here from Auntie Nell's Kitchen. And it's I wish I had more local, wish I knew of more local subscribers, you know, Um, like the cranberry orange scones, that was a request from my neighbor in my subdivision. She's a sub. And so I made those specifically for her. So that's what I did that for her. But I would like to do that. And, I do follow a lot of blogs. And they always asking me, they always soliciting for memberships. I can get the same conversation for free. I'm being for real. But I would like to do something like that, because I love my subscribers. I really do love my subscribers. I'm a people person. I love to run my mouth. I love to talk. I love to play. I really do love to play. I like to play. So, and I like to make people laugh, and sometimes I do things and don't even know I'm funny. And because when my sister-in-law said, "You are so funny when you did that," and I was. But yeah, I like to do little things, because it's just, and I love my gadgets. I love my gadgets. I love my kitchen appliances. That's just a fave of mine. Like I said, my husband calls me a hoarder. I'm not a hoarder. I just like my gadgets. That's just it. So that is just it. I just love my gadgets. And but that's just something I would really like to do, is like give away little, I mean, give away little trinkets, little kitchen tools and stuff like that. Like, and like little, like I use a certain brand of different olive oils, and I show them to you, and I really wish that my sons could try them. Um, so in I appreciate, I really appreciate all the support for my channel. I'm really, really blessed and thankful and very humble about that. I don't take anything for granted. As you all know, I don't work. I'm retired. But if I had a choice, I still would be working. I still would be working. Um, so just let me know what you guys think. Because I do like, I love Timu. I tell you, that doggone Timu is like Christmas every week here. I love Timu. I can't get enough of that doggone Timu. Timu is a gimmick. I can't get enough of Timu. That Timu gets me all the time. That doggone Timu and Amazon. But I look at something on Amazon, then I run over to Timu and get it. That's what I do. And it's especially cakes. I make cakes. They don't eat the cakes. They only eat pound, lemon, lemon pound. My daughter eats red velvet and carrot. None of us like cream cheese icing. None of us. Except my husband likes a butternut icing on his butternut cake. And it doesn't require a whole lot. So, and I end up sending those cakes sometimes down to my old job, or I give them to a sub of mine. She's a friend, and she takes them to her book club meetings. Um, I end up really giving the whole cake away, or I give it to my neighbors for her kids next door, because we don't eat them. We do not eat the cakes. Nope, never do. The cakes, the pies either. My husband or my daughter, neither one of them eat pies. Cheesecakes, she does eat cheesecakes. And for us, a cheesecake for me, like those ice cream sandwiches I made the other day with the chocolate chips, I gave them away. I ended up giving them all away. I gave them to the kids that was playing football in the street. They ate them. I gave them to them. Um, just don't we Just don't eat them. A lot of food that I do prepare that they don't eat, I end up giving it away. And it makes me very happy that I give it away. So, yeah, I end up giving it away. So that's about it. I give that food away. And I really love this fireplace. You know what? Because it reminds me of home growing up in the country. We had a wood burning heater though, and that's why I wanted a fireplace in my she room. And I got this thunder sound going, and when I turn the lights off, and it's just me, the fireplace, and the thunderstorm is so relaxing. It's just so relaxing. I did allow my husband to keep his PS5 in here though. I did allow him to keep that in here. I should have kicked it downstairs. Yeah, I should have kicked it downstairs. But I needed this room. I needed a space. I needed a space of serenity, a space of peace where I could come in and just where I could escape. And in this room, it's nothing but positive quotes. Everything in here that I decorate this room with is yellow. It's yellow, gray, and white. Everything is about being positive. My throw pillows have positive quotes on them. The decorations are positive, have positive quotes on it. Nothing negative, no negative energy. It's just positive quotes. And because I believe in being positive. And you're human, you're not always going to be positive. Um, you're not always going to be positive in your life. And when you're going through stuff, and people say, oh, you just have to pray. Who said you don't? I always remember that. Who said you don't? And when you're going through struggles in life and on your journey, and you are going to have rocks in the road, you kick the rocks out one at a time. You don't have to try to be a bulldozer. You just kick the rocks one out of the road one at a time, and you just keep walking. And sometimes you may need to take a break, stop, and rest. That is okay. You're human. You're not always gonna be able to just go through that journey and not stop. And there will be moments you just want to just get in touch with that human side and have you a good cry. My grandmama used to say crying cleans the soul. And you know what? It does, because sometimes when you have a good cry, you feel better. Watch this. Get him, Dusty. See what kind of guard dog this is. Get him, Dusty. My daughter coming in the door. See what kind of guard dog this is. See? Look at him. Still laying there. He's no guard dog. You fired. And you are not getting unemployment. Yeah, so back to what I was saying. Sorry, dog. Oh, spoil. Oh, spoil human dog. Is that, because you gotta learn to navigate life. And like I said, when people tell you, oh, you just have to pray harder, who said you didn't pray at all? Don't Bible thump me. You finished? So that's just life. Well, guys, my daughter just came in, and I want to spend some time with her and talk to her and find out what's going on, how's her day been. So I'm going to cut this live out because we have to have our mother-daughter talks, okay? Even though she's 21, I still like to know what's going on with her, okay? Love you guys. I got to talk to my daughter and see how was her day, because she looks flustered. Okay, I will see you guys later. Love you. Thank you all for all your love and support, and thank you for joining my live. I'm going to be doing more lives now that my she room is all together. And I will see you guys later. Love you guys. Good night.